Hey guys, thank you very much for being here. Pardon my deeper than normal voice. I'm getting to what I hope is the tail end of my cold, but it's resulted in some coughing and that's kind of roughened up my voice a little bit. So thank you for being here. And here's my question to you to start off this video. Do you ever feel like you go in phases of being like really interested in different aspects of your makeup? For me right now, I'm in a real like foundation base makeup phase. Not that I don't have fun with eyes and lips and all that good stuff, but it's like I'm really enjoying trying different foundations, achieving different looks on my skin, and seeing like how I can achieve the best full coverage look, how I can achieve the best like hydrated dewy look. And so I've brought you the full coverage look recently, and I hope you guys enjoyed that video because the Laura Geller Cover Lock I think is a fantastic foundation. And today what I want to bring you is something that's a little bit lighter coverage wise on the skin. I still think it makes the skin look super nice just in terms of everything being really evened out, but it's more of a hydrated look. It's a bringing life back to your skin, not just through the look of your skin, but also the texture, the feel of your skin, because I have had a cold recently, like I said, and my skin has gotten so dried out. Maybe there's some hormonal things at play there as well, but my skin just, even to be soaking wet in the shower and I feel my face and I can just tell the texture is, something's changing with my skin. And so the last few days I've really been playing with a look that gives a ton of moisture back to my skin, and it's just kind of a fun thing to alternate in there with the matte full coverage stuff that I like as well. But on top of like my whole skin feeling dry, when you've got a cold, you've got that awful like dry nose situation and dry lip area, so it's like I just needed to give my whole skin a drink again, and something that would kind of make all of those areas that were getting dry, absolutely to the point of being flaky, I needed something that would just heal them up basically. So hopefully this look is of interest to you, and if you can't put it to use right now, maybe you can stick this video in your hip pocket, come back to it at a time when maybe you've been sick or you've just been dealing with a skin change, and you can use these sorts of techniques. So here's what I did. I kind of did a double moisturizer thing here. I started off, I applied my Kiehl's Ultra Facial Moisturizer, which has an SPF 30. I needed my SPF somehow with this look, so I used that, and it's really a lighter weight type of moisturizer. Then on top of that, I've got my Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream. This is an eye cream that I actually got for free with an order from the Bobbi Brown Cosmetics website, and this got thrown in. I was like, full-size eye cream, thank you very much. So I have been using that lately, and it works really nicely. And then additionally, I'm using an extra heavy-duty moisturizer, what feels very heavy-duty for my skin. It's the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream, and I just, you know, blend that in all over my face. And then a foundation that, I don't know, maybe I've just missed the boat on this. I haven't thought I've heard anyone really discussing this particular product all that much, but I think it's amazing. And it's this Tarte foundation called Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation, and it's in the shade Light Neutral. And I remember getting this shortly before Eve was born, and I had played with it a little bit on and off, and I liked it from the start, but it's kind of a situation where when your skin really needs some extra moisture, that's when you become aware of all this product can do for you. So I dabbed this around all over my skin. You can use a little spatula to get some of the product out, by the way. Probably should have been using a spatula for my moisturizer and eye cream in the tubs, but hey, we're not perfect here. But I dabbed that around everywhere, and I'm trying out this new Royal & Langnickel Moda Complexion brush. It reminds me a lot of like a dense foundation brush from Real Techniques, kind of like the buffing brush or the Expert Face brush, or some of the more dense brushes from Sigma, and I just blend that in all over my skin. And let me tell you, the skin feels so nourished after you have double moisturized and used that gel cream foundation. It's just like you've given your skin a great big drink, and that's not going to be something that a really oily skin person is going to want to do, but it definitely serves me well right now. And then I'm using this concealer from it's the Aqua Luminous concealer, and I have it in the shade Light. Kind of like the foundation, I don't feel like this concealer gives the most coverage. I might describe it as more medium coverage, but this concealer is never at all drying on my skin. It never dries to like a thick place that other concealers might. It's just great for being paired with more of a dewy look, you know, so I blend that in all over the skin. Just kind of use that same foundation brush or my fingers or whatever. And then even though I'm going all like dewy and hydrated hydrated on you guys, I still feel like this look, you can get away with some setting powder. And I like to set the under eye area because I think it A, makes it look even better, more flawless, and B, it just locks in the staying power of the concealer, I think. And then also, it's great to set your T-zone. I'm using the Laura Mercier loose powder and making sure to get around my nose, because when you're blowing your nose, wiping it with the Kleenex a lot. I'm not saying this look can't rub away, but when I set it with powder, it works a lot better. And guess what? You can use this powder very lightly all over the skin, and you still don't look heavy. You know, it just kind of balances the texture just a little bit, but my skin, you know, I'm kind of adjusting to this, but there is a little bit of tackiness there, and I've realized that you're gonna have to have some of that if you really want the dewy look and if you really want a lot of hydration in your skin. So those are the main steps, and then I've been playing with some new things from iKate House, which is a very, very affordable makeup site, and I've got this Beauty Treats Contour and Sculpt palette. So even though that Contour and Sculpt shade looks a little scary, I use some of that just very lightly under the cheekbones. This is not a super sculpted look here. I use some of the Accentuate shade as my blush. A really pretty pink blush, gives a lot of life to the skin, and if you want to tone it down a little bit, you can use that Highlight or Correct shade, which are both matte. And then I used some of the Glow, which is a really, really pronounced highlight, I think. I used some of that just right on top of my cheekbones. Finished off the look with several spritzes of my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer Mist, and let me tell you, this look is so supple. The skin feels so nourished. It feels so like brought back from the dead, you know what I'm saying? So I love just the overall effect for what I'm needing right now. And just to let you know additionally what I put on my eyes and lips, I just did a quick one shadow look with my L'Oreal Infallible Shadow in Bronze Taupe. Super easy, just patted it on the lid, blended it up into the crease a little bit. No fuss there. Then on my lips, I have kind of a cocktail of products. I use my NYX Slide On Lip Liner in Nude Suede Shoes, one of my favorite nude lip liners, probably my ultimate favorite nude liner. And then I've got this like tinted lip balm from e.l.f. in Bare Kiss. I actually really like these. I think there's a nice thickness to them. There's a nice moisturization that happens when I wear those. And on top of that, I decided I wanted a little more shine. So I'm using this new Buxom lip gloss that I got in Sandy. That was from the haul that I did previously. And that actually feels really good on my lips. The cooling sensation that I'm getting there, it actually feels very soothing right now. So that is my finished look, you guys. I even took a few pictures in my natural habitat down in my nursing chair where I spend a lot of time throughout the day, and there's some nice natural light coming through there, and you can just see how the skin looks so refreshed. I think it looks so vibrant with this kind of a look. And again, I love my full coverage, and there are ways that you can take even a full coverage foundation and boost up the moisturizers that you're using underneath and kind of help out the look in that respect. But this gel foundation just works really well. The staying power of this look too, can't stress that enough. It's been really fantastic, and that's surprised me so much, and it's kind of taken me out of my comfort zone because, like I said, I'm not set to that completely matte, actual dry feeling on my skin, but yet it really can withstand a day, and that's a day with a newborn, with a toddler, running all over the place, not touching up at all. So this hybrid gel foundation, whatever the heck that really means, it works really nicely. Thank you guys again so much for spending time with me today. I appreciate it so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.